Hello everybody, it's Annette again with another layout from Uncle Donald's farm. We went on a hayride and they took us to the pasture where we took the hay that was loose. They had hay bales for us to sit on all along the sides, and then they had some loose hay at our feet that we could gather up and feed to the cows, and there was a baby calf and llamas out there as well. And so once again, when I get my Gypsy up and going, I will add sizes before I upload this to YouTube. So I will just kind of go through and tell you a little bit of what I did. I took, and I'm going to have to try to remember exactly where I got some of this. I know that the horse cart and this hay came from My World. This came from, I'm not sure if it came from Simply Sweet, I think so. And then this I just got from George Basic Shapes and widened it to 8.5. And I believe this is 4 inches. I got my I bought a mat so I can measure. It's about 4.5 maybe. So I've got that. And the grass, I'm not sure where it came from. I'll have to let you know that when I get my Gypsy. My mat is 5 1/4 by 3 3/4 because my pictures again are 3.5 by 5. I took a ribbon and put it across both pages. This I have took, because I have 12 by 12 paper, which I cut down to 8.5 by 11. And then you can take the pieces that are left over and use them for other things. Which in this case, I took the piece that was left over from my 8.5 by 11 and I cut it in half. And I glued the side, the bottom, and the side, and that was my top pocket. And then I did the same concept for the second pocket and laid it over the first pocket. And now I have a second pocket. And on the tags, which are from George in Basic Font, this tag, I have a tractor. I'm going to do this. I'm going to zoom in and talk about one page at a time with it zoomed in. Go ahead. What's wrong with it? There we go. Okay. Now I can do this one at a time and it'll be closer. So I'm going to try to explain to you kind of what I did for the tag the best that I can. It would probably be easier to show you, so one of these days I will show you if there's enough people that want to know. What I did is I took my Cricut markers and I just chose a regular colored cardstock. In this case it's green because I have a tractor that I wanted green. I'm a John Deere girl. And so I had it draw. I put the image of the tractor from My World on in the center of the tag, and I took out my blade, put in my marker, and had it draw the tractor on there. Then I took out my marker, put back my blade, removed the image of the tractor from the middle because I don't want that cut out, and I had it cut out the tag. Then I have the same concept. I have a tag with the image of the tractor on and I put in pattern paper, and I didn't have it draw. I just had it cut out the tractor image out of the center and the tag, and I used pattern paper. And when I laid that over the green shows through just where the tractor was cut out. And then I took the tractor layers and layered them on there. And I did that for the tractor. Oops, I couldn't help if I stayed in the camera. Corn. Wish there was a way to zoom this. But I guess not. So there is that. Just zooms. Didn't really come with any directions. Not any good ones anyway. So there's that. And then I have a blank one for a picture or journaling. One of them will be for journaling. Let me tighten this. This is hay. Another blank one.
It's the perfect ID. Your cells have a genetic building code, and no one else.
This one is a barn.
Naturally, all well. That's all, George. I know you're anxious to go fishing.
And this one is a steer. What I call a steer, because cows have udders.
Maybe you can. With this, it might
Steers don't. I'm an Iowa farm girl, so I know all about this. We raise these.
we should be able to do
And that's my steer.
living thing. I took a gene from
We have dairy steers. I don't live in Iowa anymore. I am a Florida girl. I like the warmer weather. I like to play in the snow, but I do not like to drive or live in the snow, because I don't even like to drive in the rain. If I could hire me a chauffeur to drive, I would. I do not like to drive. And I didn't do any doodling to the tag, but I tried to match the design in my paper here when I did the doodling around. It's not the same size, but that's the joys of scrapbooking. It's not consistent. Some are larger, some are smaller. But I think it still looks cool. I used my white gel pen for that. I did a line and 3 dots for doodling around all my picture frames. The second page, I did stitching. I did the same around these frames. I did a long line with I guess you could say they have like X's and O's. I guess it could be an O because it's a large dot. And I don't suppose this thing will see. I guess you can sort of see it close up. And this I did a long line, and then at the top of every grass stalk I did 3 dots. And I did some stitching on the hay, the wagon, and the horse. And I used a silver brad in the center of the wheel. And like I said, I will get you sizes of everything. Where I got this, I know I got from My World the grass. I'm not so sure. I don't know if I got that from Create a Critter or if I got that from Everyday Paper Dolls. It's going to be one of those two, because I know what is for borders on the paper doll. And I don't think there's anything grass like this that come from My World. It's either Create a Critter or Everyday Paper Dolls. And I'm going to say it's Create a Critter, but I'm not 100% positive. But I will get you sizes of everything when my Gypsy's done formatting. And hopefully, I pray that this works. It didn't work for my first one, but I hope it works for this one. So here is my first page, and here is my second page.